Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Pirate Master Murdoch. In today's video we're going to be covering Ship Logs 53, which is quite a big update, so let's jump straight into it. First things first, you're going to want to head over to your bounties and you'll see that all of the bounties have been reworked. Those 2-hour quick bounties have been removed, as well as an introduction to Founder Pirate only bounties, which I'll show you right now. So if you just scroll right to the bottom, you will see a new set of quests, and you'll know it's a Founders Only Pirate bounty when you see this little symbol up here on the screen, and you'll notice that the rewards and everything you get from Founder Pirates are much greater than the ones you get in the other bounties. So for an example, if we look at the 7 Seas Cotton, which requires 5 pirates, you can see initially you're getting 42 cotton, which is insane. It does take 6 days to do, which to me is kind of a benefit because you can send your pirates on a bounty for 6 days and come back. It's pretty much like a week-long bounty, which is really handy if you know you have a day job and you can only really play on weekends. This makes life a lot easier. As well, the 42 cotton actually ends up being more than what you could do if you were just sitting and grinding the 2-hour quick cotton bounty. So it actually works out for anyone who holds 5 Founders Pirates. But don't be alarmed because there are Founder Pirate bounties with 1 pirate, 5 pirates, 10 pirates, and 20 pirates. So no matter how many pirates you have, there are bounties for each of them. But now if we actually look into the rewards for these bounties, you will see that there is a massive list of items that you can receive in that loot bag, and you'll notice that the Worn Copper Coin, there's increased chances of getting those, which is really nice. But you also notice this new little thing here, and this is a shard of a golden frigate skin, which you can only get if you have a Founders Pirate and you run a bounty using one of the Founder Pirate bounties. So if you're lucky enough to get one of these in 6 days after doing these bounties, you can potentially get a golden frigate skin, which looks absolutely amazing. And I will do a video about that once I get one myself. And I'm pretty sure you need to get 4 golden frigate skins to craft 1 golden frigate skin. So I'll figure that out and I'll let you guys know and make a whole video about that, because it is super cool, which means if you have a Gen 1 pirate, you're not going to be able to get this skin, which means you're going to have to buy it secondhand on open seas or buy a Founders Pirate and run these bounties. So that's just one example of the bounties, and you'll notice if I go to one of the 1 pirate ones, like the 7 Seas Iron Ore, you can see here from the quest loot odds that you also have chances of getting these as well. They are much less, which you'll notice the more pirates you have, better odds. The less pirates are smaller odds, but there's still a chance. So that is really good to see, which you can see all of these are 0.25% chance and then 0.5% chance up here. So not the greatest odds of getting them, but that just makes them harder to get and more rare and exclusive, which is really cool. And then you'll notice if you go into the normal ones, like the Branching Out More, and you go here, you can see that the loot bags are insanely different, which means if you have a Founders Pirate and you're doing a bounty now, you're getting significantly more loot from the loot bags, which is really great and gives more incentive to buy a Founders Pirate versus a free Gen 1 pirate. Alright, the next major thing in this update is actually speeding up the Gauntlet. So if we run over to the Gauntlet just like this, and I'll just select my Fire Pirate and go in, you'll notice that when the Gauntlet starts up, the health of both the monsters and my own ship have decreased by 30%, which they're testing this out to see how fast the Gauntlet goes now, which is really cool. So you can see here it's 105, 88, 105, and 224. So you can see that all of the health has decreased a lot, but our cards still do the same amount of damage, which means we should be able to go through the Gauntlet much faster, just like that one shot, almost one-shotting this monster right here, which is quite cool. And you'll notice that the Gauntlet actually does go a little bit faster, which I personally really like because now I can go through the gauntlet faster and get the rewards quicker, and everyone likes getting a gauntlet chest at the end and opening it up and hopefully hitting a faded map. And there we go. You can see that was a really quick battle. It took 5 turns and I already get my rewards, which is super cool, and the entire gauntlet is like that. And if you're wondering what the health changes are for your ships, you can take a look right now, and this is a little chart that Ronan made that clearly shows the health of each of the ships. So use that information as you would like. It is super helpful, but you'll also see it if you just go into the gauntlet. And again, the frigate still has the most health, so it's currently still kind of the best ship to use, unless if you have a rogue galleon, because those give you extra cards in your battle deck, which are super helpful. And if you want to know more about that, there will be a video about that coming very soon. So some other changes that happened in this update, you'll notice that on the web, mainly Twitter/X, that Pirate Nation's username changed to Pirate Nation instead of @PirateNationNFT, which they removed the NFT part. This tells me that something big is coming, and likely something to do with expanding to more and more players, mainly the Web 2 audience, which is really good to look at. And for the new bugs, you'll notice that if you check the Pirate Nation gift book page, it has a list of all of the recent and known issues. And there is actually one little bug that might be a little annoying, and that is your game may freeze immediately when opening up the Bounties page, but you can just do a quick refresh and that will work, which means just opening up the Bounties, sometimes it could freeze, but if that happens, just refresh your game and it should work again. Alrighty, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Yarr!